So the AK-105, similar to the previous AKs, it is a modernized version of AK-74M, but this one is a 5.45 times 39mm caliber rifle, which is different from the last two, or the last five essentially, which have been 7.62 and also 5.45, but a NATO round. So once again, it is a short, compact version of the equipped with a side folding shoulder stock and a slide mount for optical and night scopes. And the 100 series AKs are produced by the Izmash factories in Izhevsk, Russia. So the caliber of round for this weapon system is a 5.45 times 39mm. We've selected a PBBS GS Ignik ammunition to be rated for this weapon system. So the damage for this round is 37, with a penetration power of 62% and armor damage of 59, which puts this round a scoring of 15, which is similar to the 5.56 times 45 NATO ammunition, which is not too bad actually in all terms. So it's sitting at 15 points. Okay, the weapon modifications for the AK-105 start with the magazine. We have a large selection of magazines here, which is really good to see, so that's 1 point. Next, with the grenade launcher, let's see, I don't think we can. No, we can't, unfortunately, so there's no point there. Next, we have the handguard, which we have a large selection, which is great, that's 1 point. Which should allow us to have a laser and attachments on that weapon system as well, if we have that handguard, which we can, as you can see. Well, that's not attachments, this is attachments here. That's another point there. Muzzles and suppressors, which we have a selection, which is another point there, not too bad. What else? We've got top rail is the next one, which we have another point there. Moving down to the back stock, which also allows us to buffer tubes, once again another point. Pistol grips, which is good to see, and finally it is only single fire and full auto, giving this weapon system 8 points for the modifications options. Okay, the effective distance of this weapon system is 650 meters, which is simply 8 points. Okay, the standard ergonomics and recoil. So the ergonomics for this weapon system standard out of the box is 54, with a vertical recoil of 98 and a horizontal recoil of 267, which gives this rifle 13 points for the standard ergonomics and horizontal and vertical recoil, which isn't amazing, but it's definitely better than the previous two weapon systems. The AK-104 got us 10 and the AK-103 is only 11, so out of the box it is a little bit better than the previous two models. So this weapon system fully modified with the best modifications and options we have. I've got the weapon system up to 85.5 ergonomics, vertical recoil 77, and a horizontal recoil to 210, which puts the points up to 21 points for the modified weapon system, which isn't too bad. It's about standard, about average really, in compared to the other weapon systems. It's not the worst, it's not the best, but it's not too bad. Okay, the costs of this weapon system. So we go to find parts, we can see the price of it. So currently sitting at, for the weapon system itself, is looking at 28,000, which is really good. That's a maximum of 10 points. It's below 30k. Looking at the weapon now, fully modified, we're looking at 458,000. This does fluctuate a lot. Goes up and down, left, right, and centre. So we're going to round it down because I've seen it in the ballpark of 380 to 450. It's the highest time I've seen. We're going to round it down to 400,000, which we're going to do with most weapon systems. And take consideration of the fluctuating prices, so we'll round it down a little bit, which we've done with the previous weapon as well, to 400,000. So that gives this weapon system 7 points on the cost kit, which is good. It's a reasonably priced weapon system for what it is. So that's good. 7 points for modified and 10 points for standard. Okay, the range tests. Let's see how well this thing does. So let's just have a look, see how quick the weapon is up the shoulder. That's really quick. Really quick. Probably was like one of the quickest, really. It's up there. Really, really good. Let's bring it down. Look at that. That's really good. Really good, actually. Definitely 2 points there for the quick to shoulder. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go for a grouping of 6 shots, single fire, and see how else comes out, shall we? That's not bad at all. Grouping size is really good. Let's do another 6 here. A little bit center mass. Wow. Really good. Definitely 2 points there. 100%. That's great. 4 points already. Let's go for a burst on full auto. Try and do a group in here. And see how well this weapon system does with the recoil and stuff. First off, we'll do the first one without me controlling the weapon system. And the next time we will control it. Ooh, quite jumpy. So I've seen worse though. Good magazine. Do you know what? That control isn't too bad. The grouping size is pretty pump. But then it's all on target. None of it's really flown off. Let's go again. Try and control it. Whoa, that vertical recoil is insane. But the grouping's not too bad for a full burst. I'm actually going to give this quite a fair few points. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to give that small grouping 6. Definitely, that's 2 points there. Quick to shoulder, another 2 points. That's 4. The vertical recoil is shite, so we're not giving it a point there. But we'll give it horizontal. It was really good. There was no movement to left or right, really. Look. It's quite solid, it's just up and down. So we're going to point there. And then the burst itself, the grouping size, actually ain't too bad. So I'm actually going to give it 8 points. I'm going to give it 8 points. I really like that. It's just unfortunate the vertical recoil has let it down a little bit. Almost had everything going for it. Almost had everything going for this. So, nice. Alright, that is me content with the range test there. I really like the weapon system actually, it's really good. I think it's going to be a really good weapon system. I think I like this in the raid actually. Just unfortunate about the vertical recoil, which got to take into consideration. But all in all, I'm actually really liking this weapon system. It's actually looking really good for points. And to sit quite high on the leaderboard so far. Depends on this operator opinion. It's the last final test. So we're going to go with the gear we have on now. We're going to stick a helmet on, some balaclava like we always do. But as us good to go in the raid and we'll test it out. Right, let's test this weapon out. See how many scouts we can take out of these 4 magazines. So once again, very similar to all the AK variants up to this point, other than the AK-12. It is sitting at similar to the AK-2 and the AK-4, the short-based AK variant. So let's see what performance is like. I'm assuming it's probably very similar. So we'll soon find out. We will soon find out. Let's just ratchet this bad boy. Check the magazine. Let's go. The bunker's always one of the best places. Whoa, okay, we've got multiples here already. Semi-automatic mode, I think it's... Oh yeah. Multiples to the right. Hidden the fire. Okay, it's not too bad, and the hip, which is not aimed down sights. We've got movement in here as well. Let's try full auto mode. Not bad. Not bad at all. We are rocking the BT ammunition because we have unlocked the Ignite ammo, PBRS. This guy that can't penetrate that metal. There we go, got him. Pretty good, pretty good. When you're getting some more large engagements and multiple contacts will be a lot better. That's a bit easy. So I'm liking it, quite liking it. The short range, once again, on these short barreled weapon systems are efficient. Okay, got some here. Okay. Okay, still just getting single shots, so I want to have a little bit of an engagement, a little bit of a fight. Put this weapon to its test. Magazine. We dropped him. Or did we? We did. There he is. Do you know what? That single fire is really quite nice. Let's try a bit more hectic. A bit more going on, don't we? Whoa! Actually stepped the wrong way there. Get the full auto on, shall we? Got one. That was quite interesting. One step. He's gone. Oh, he dropped. He's dead. Well, that's not bad. Ooh. Where is he? Up top. There's someone to my left. 30 rounds. You know? I'm not coming again. Let's go full auto again. That's quite. Actually, what do you do? Give it semi. Semi-automatic. Go away. There's a guy up there somewhere. Ooh, it's nice. It is nice. Get a grenade on me, away. He's dead. No magazine on there. I like this a lot. I'm thinking of 8. I would use this. This is quite fun. Especially in semi-automatic mode. What else we got? Any more magazines? I think this might be us out now. Let's check. Empty. Yeah, we're out of ammunition, guys. There we go. Got a fair few kills there. Let's get inside this building quickly. Really nice. I like that a lot. I might even score this to the highest one yet. I might be giving say it's good, right? I think I'm getting better in terms of killing the scabs here. I've been using quite a lot using different AKs now. I'm being quite high of an 8, score of an 8 on this weapon system. To be fair, I like it. Especially in semi-automatic mode, it's really good. It is still very jumpy on the ergonomic side of things and the recoil, should I say, not ergonomics. But you know what? I quite like this a lot. I'm going to give this a solid 8 points. It still has a lot of work it can do long range wise. That the full automatic's a bit meh, but it seems to drop them quite well, and it keeps the grouping quite tight, especially on the automatic's a bit crazy. It could be a lot lower. Definitely 7, 8 points. I think I'm going to go for an 8 for this. I do feel this is a lot better than the previous weapon, the AK-104. So yeah, I like it. So that is, I'm going to give it a solid 8. Solid 8. I like this a lot. I like it. Gets the job done. Okay, so this weapon system got 8 points, which is the highest one so far on operator opinion, which is quite interesting to see with weapon systems and the stats here. The AK-101 and the AK-104 both got 7 points, and this got the highest so far, from my personal opinion in the raid, for 8 points, which is pretty cool. So the AK-105 now sits at 98 points out of 150, which puts it 3rd place, just behind the AK-103. I believe that is. No, incorrect. I believe 102. Which is pretty awesome. So it's quite interesting seeing these weapons how they're slotted into place here, which is pretty decent. So moving on to the next weapon system we're looking at after this is going to be the AK-74 pretty much the father, the daddy of all these AKs we'll be looking at in this game. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how that fares on the chart and how I like it in the raid. So, see you in the next one.